Hey everyone, Ryan here. Happy Sunday. This is probably my third take of this video I've been trying to do today. A little bit of difficulty, and then the second time I had to free up some space on my phone, but everything's good. Here's the new vacuum I thought that you guys should see. It's called the Kenmore CrossOver Max. There's also another model, the CrossOver Ultra, and I'll do another video on that in a little bit, and I'll post both videos up so you can see um, similarities, whatever. Actually, I'll just do a combination of the two in one video, since the Ultra really doesn't have much of a difference, I would think, performance-wise, between the CrossOver Max and itself. But here it is. CrossOver Max is basically Kenmore's answer to the Shark lift-away vacuums. Um, I'll show you how it's designed. Um, here's its dirt cup. Has what they call compression technology. Kind of looks like a bell shape. I'm not sure I guess if you would call it a bell. Basically, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to compress a lot more of the dirt in the dirt cup, so that way you can hold a lot more, so you don't have to go and empty as much. Um, I'm not sure how efficient it is compared to LG compressor technology, but looks pretty cool. Um, it is multi-cyclonic. You can see here has a very nice quality filter in here. Very nice, squishy, nice seal. There are 8 little cyclones here, 8 high efficiency cyclones, 1 low efficiency cyclone, so you get 9 cyclones in this machine. So that's pretty good. I'm not sure how effective it is, compared with Dyson, of how effective their cyclones are, but hopefully they are effective. Here's the filter. In here it is media filter. It's part EF10, filter style EF10. Obviously you can't wash. It says do not wash, which is kind of a bummer, because nobody would like to go spend $20 or $30 or whatever on HEP filters. But if you're kind of the person that doesn't like washing filters, you don't mind replacing them, then it should be alright. This, of course, the filter is easy to take out, and you probably won't have to worry about it. If the cyclones are efficient enough, it should last like at least a year, or whatever, 6 months to a year. I guess it depends on how much dirt you get. Let me show you how the wand releases. I'll put this. Here we go. Okay, there's a button that says wand release. Press this button, and then you get it like that. Okay, let me see here. I think the wand is supposed to come off. Okay, there's the wand release. Now here's a neat little feature I want to show you. When you lift this off, here's a little feature you can retract, extend, or retract the wand, and plus you got a little floor tool right here. Like a built-in little floor attachment. It's really not. It doesn't really have brushes, so it's not very. It's kind of small, but if you kind of figure, if you kind of got like small areas, it really needs to sweep up, especially bare floors. This will do pretty well. And plus, you can also take the thing off. Press this button, and this comes off. Press the button back on. Let me show you. It's a little lift away feature or lift feature. Press this. There's a little latch here. Press this latch up, and then your canister will come right off. And then just set it back up. Easily just drop it in, line it up like this. Drop it in like that. It's very easy. And then you just reconnect the hose with its floor attachment. Connect it just like that. There you go. I'm not sure where the handy mate little tool is. And I think it's a little plaque or a little thing over here fell off. Oh no, this one fell off. There. Alright. So I figured I'd show you that. Let me show you, see how the brush roll looks. Looks pretty good. One edge side here. This one doesn't really have much good edge cleaning here, but you'll get good edge cleaning here. Bristles are nice and firm enough for carpets, and you can see it's a center suction path. Looks like you can access the brush roll just by taking the 3 coins right here, right there, and right over there. And then you can just take that off and clean out the brush roll. One little button here, and you can disconnect the handle itself. You can keep them on there, clean your upholstery, and then there's suction control right there. So that way you can adjust suction power. And plus, the nice part is they do leave you a number right there. So if you have any questions or if you have any problems, feel free to call them. You can call that number and they'll help you out. That's kind of a nice feature there. So, I'm going to show you how it runs. And here we go. Hold on. One thing I noticed, and one thing I think you'll like about this, is that like the sharks, I noticed with the sharks, this thing will pull itself along. It almost feels like it's self-propelled. Especially when it's going forward. When you go, it's not when you go backward, it goes forward, it goes, it just, it's almost like, almost it speeds away like a race car. And so that tells me, I think that, if anything, that to me tells me that the brushes are getting deep in the carpets. That's kind of a cool thing. But I figured to show you how it runs. In the next video, I'll just do a quick little comparison between the Max and the Ultra. Like I said, there's really not much difference between the two models, and so that one will be short. But anyway, I will upload this, and then I'll get ready for the next video. Until then, see you soon.